everybody, it's Doreen and welcome back to day number 12 of Christmas Cards with the Cricut. Today I have something a little bit different for day 12. It's actually I call it a money card. I need to send a gift off to my niece and I wanted to stick a check in there rather than money. I don't like to send money in the mail. So I made this little small holder to mail off in the mail, and I'm not going to actually put this in an envelope. I'm sending her a little package too with a gift in it, so that way this won't get messed up or scrunched up in the mail. So let's get started so I can show you how I made it. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and I'm going to make the holder itself, and it looks like this. I've already pre-scored it, and this is from the Wild Card cartridge, and it is on page 46, and I cut the blackout feature because I'm also going to be making a gift card, and this is like the all-in-one card is what it says here on the handbook. But we're going to first make the money holder. So I cut this at 4 1/4 inches using my gypsy, and I made it this small because I knew I was just going to be sticking a check inside there. If you were going to actually put cash in there, you'd probably have to make it a little bit bigger. And I found out from Christina, from Creations with Christina, she has actually done the whole Wild Card series. And if you go to her YouTube channel, she's made every card in the handbook. And she did make the money card, and I believe she cut it at 6 inches. So this has been cut at 4 1/4 inches. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Tombow adhesive and tape down the side. And then fold that up. And make sure I give it a good crease on the edge. And then you have your little pocket to stick your check in, like so. So I'm going to take this out real quick. And then on the outside, and this cardstock is by Coordinations. It's called Foundation. And I've inked my edges with my Tim Holtz Distress ink, the tea dye. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my top layer on the top here. And this was cut at 4 1/8 by 2 inches. I want to line it up first just to see where I want to place it. And then I'm going to go ahead and tape this down. And I'm also going to use the Tombow adhesive for this as well. This is just a really quick one, so I don't really need to get out my ATG gun for this. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Like so. The next thing I did was I took a small strip of paper and I cut this at, let's see, it's 4 1/8 by 1/4 inch. And I'm just going to lay it right down there at the bottom. And I'll once again take my Tombow adhesive and then lay this down. And make sure it's adhered pretty good, which it is. So that's it for the money holder. And I'm going to go ahead and stick the check inside. And then you have this little flap here, and you just push that in. So now let's get started with the envelope. I cut the envelope the same size. It is cut at 4 1/4 inches using my gypsy, and I inked my edges with my tea dye Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and seal up my envelope. And once again, I'm going to take my Tombow adhesive and I'm going to put some right along the edge on this side. And then I'm going to put a small amount along the edge on the other side. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold in my corners and then just seal it down. And there you have your envelope to stick your money holder inside. The last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put what I have on the inside flap for this one is I stuck some Velcro circles there. So I'm going to go ahead and take another piece of Velcro. And what I like to do with this is I take my two pieces of Velcro and I line them up like to close them up like so. And then I go ahead and I measure where or lay it down where I want it to go, and then I just press down. And that way you get it even. So then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my little snow. What is this? Wow, I just forgot what this was. Oh, my Santa hat. I'm going to go ahead and lay my Santa hat down right here. And I picked this up at Michael's. They were, no, not at Michael's. I picked them up at Hobby Lobby. They were just some little ornament hats that they had in the pack. And then I'm going to go ahead and take and put on this star that I punched out using my Martha Stewart punch. And I'm going to add a pop dot or foam adhesive on the back. And then peel that off. And then I'm just going to add it right there on top of the little tab. And then the last thing I want to do is, because these are going to be, well, one is going to be for my son and one is going to be for my niece, I decided not to put any bling on these two. I'm just going to take some stickles and go ahead and color, make a little dot there, and then I'm going to put a little dot on the tip of each point of the snowflake, like so. And that's it. So, this was a really quick one. There you are. So that's it. This is card number 12 of Christmas Cards with the Cricut. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Okay, everybody. I know I said I wasn't going to add any bling, but those money cards just look so plain without any sparkle on them. So I went back and I added some red stickles on the Santa hat and then some diamond stickles on the little pom-poms. Now it looks the way I wanted it to. Thanks again, everybody, for watching. Bye.